Today's hashtag Ask Goji Man question comes from Kath Finnegan, and she says, how do I avoid vegan zinc deficiencies and what foods are good for providing zinc to the body? Great question, Kath. Let's get to it. Roll the titles. Welcome back, it's good to see you again. If we haven't met before, then hi, I'm Goji Man. I'm currently studying for a Masters in Nutrition and qualifying as a nutritionist, and next year I'll be studying for a PhD in nutritional science. I make daily vegan health and nutrition vlogs under the hashtag Ask Goji Man, so if you have a question for me, then hashtag Ask Goji Man in the comments below, and I'll choose one of these to answer in tomorrow's video for you. So without further ado, to the question. So very quickly before I get started, leave all your questions and comments in the comments below. I read through all of these and answer these on a daily basis, so if you have any questions for me, if you have any feedback or any tips how I can improve the channel, then let me know in the comments below. So zinc is a massively important trace mineral that is involved in over 300 different enzymatic reactions in the body. It is also pivotal to the enzyme that switches on genes to produce certain types of proteins in your body. And if you want a good immune system, zinc is key to this. And on that bombshell, I quickly need to take my van and baby into the garage as she's broke, so we'll pick up this conversation very shortly. So I've just dropped my van off to be repaired as we need her back for this weekend, as it's my birthday weekend, and we're going to head to the coast. Not entirely sure where yet though, and to be confirmed. But for now, let's continue this little conversation we're having on zinc. So in terms of RDAs, RDA for men is 10 milligrams a day and RDA for women is 7, although I would say that probably both men and women need to aim for probably 12 or 13 milligrams a day because of phytic acid, etc., and other chemicals in fruits and vegetables that will inhibit the absorption of zinc. So in terms of the benefits of zinc, as I said earlier on, it's very good for inhibiting the replication of viruses and also very good for the common cold. It's also very good for inhibiting the herpes virus by up to 90%. It's also been used to treat gastroenteritis in third world children. It's also very good for preventing respiratory infections. Also, in terms of osteoporosis, those with the highest levels of zinc in their blood also had the lowest rates of hip fractures, etc. In terms of deficiencies, things to look out for include hair loss, poor immune function, and also one of the big common ones is a loss of taste and smell. Wound healing and diarrhea are also very common symptoms of zinc deficiency. So before I get into some of the best vegan sources of zinc, I first need to sort my garden out because it's an absolute mess in terms of weed, etc. So I'm going to have some fun with a blowtorch, and then we're going to get some cool aerial drone footage. So just finished the garden and come in for some lunch, and I promise you I will get back to those vegan sources of zinc shortly. So yeah, I'm just going to grab some lunch quickly and some water. And in fact, that reminds me, it gives me an opportunity to show you my new water filter. So one of the most common questions that I get is whether I buy mineral water in bottles or whether I've got a water filter. And here is your answer. Now I posted a video about this a while ago. It's called the AquaTrue water filter. It's basically a desktop reverse osmosis water filter. So it basically takes out all of the fluoride and all of the pesticides and all of those chemicals and pollutants and toxins from your water supply. So you literally fill it up here in the back reservoir, and then it goes through a reverse osmosis and a few different filters, and then it pops it out at the front here into clean drinking water. And in fact, it's that good you could potentially put Coke in there and it will clean and strip out all of the rubbish in Coke, and it will give you pure 100% drinking water. So if you've not seen it before, then I definitely recommend you having a look. AquaTrue is the brand. So yeah, have a look over it and let me know your thoughts. So much better. Right, so before I get my dinner in a short while, and before I get back to those vegan sources of zinc, which I keep on promising you, I just thought I'd have a really quick catch up with you to see how things have been going. So let me know in the comments below what's been happening in your lives, any kind of health conditions or issues that you've been experiencing lately, and any questions that you have around those health conditions. So just let me know in the comments below. Also really keen to grow this channel over the next 12, 24, 36 months, which is obviously going to be very much dependent on you guys. So if you have any questions for me, if you have any feedback regarding the channel, then also let me know in the comments below. Just let me know whether you prefer these vloggy type daily vlogs, or whether you prefer me just sitting in front of the camera and going through some of those vegan health and nutrition topics. So again, your feedback would be very much appreciated. So as promised, some of the best vegan sources of zinc are, so number one, wheat germ. So a 100-gram serving of wheat germ will give you around 112% of your RDA. But just be careful if you have any gut dysbiosis issues, then obviously wheat germ is not going to be particularly great for you. Next up, pumpkin seeds. So 100 grams of pumpkin seeds will give you about 10.5 milligram of zinc, which is around 69% of your RDA. So next up, another really good source of zinc is sesame seeds, and sesame seeds per 100 gram will give you approximately 10 milligram of zinc. Squash seeds are also good, so again 100 gram serving of squash seeds will give you around 10 milligram of zinc. Next up we have dark chocolate, so anything over 85% cacao will give you approximately 9.5 milligrams of zinc per 100 gram serving. And generally speaking, for all your other fruits and vegetables, you'll generally get 0.5 to 1.5 milligram of zinc per cup. So next up, I thought I'd just give you a quick tour of my new office. I've spent the last few days building some of this. So I've now got a dedicated area that I can film videos and also edit videos. So let's have a quick look. So this is the room. I've put in a couple of new desks and a few other bits and pieces for storage. Also got some light boxes there for filming the videos, but they need to be put away as they're a bit too big and clunky. So I might look to get some other smaller lights if possible. If I come over here, I've got some of these really cool spotlights from IKEA. Obviously got a new faster computer so I can edit the videos a bit quicker. Above these I've got some really cool, I don't know if you can see them, like little display boxes from IKEA as well, and each one of those has got some really cool little cactus in. So they go all across the top of the desk. Behind that I have got just a storage unit, so it's got my drone and cameras and other bits and pieces, which will no doubt please Emma because she's sick to death of tripping over my camera gear, etc. And then to please Emma, I've put in a desk for her. Very arty, creative area. Emma's a graphic designer, so she enjoys sort of art and colouring in and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's her space. She's got some little cactus and other little plants and stuff. So yeah, it's looking really good. So the house is pretty much finished. Emma's going to spend the next couple of months concentrating on getting some artwork and pictures on the walls around the house. But largely speaking, from when we moved in, yeah, we're pretty much done. On that point, I think I'm going to close today's vlog. As always, if you have any questions for me, then hashtag Ask Goji Man in the comments below. Please, please, please keep your comments and suggestions coming. But yeah, as always, remember to look after your body, because it's the only place you have to live. And I'll see you next time.